So just to recap, yesterday we have seen one of the example for the component event to pass the data between the component event and Lightning component as well as the server side. So we were passing the data between the Lightning component, server side controller, Lightning event, and back to the parent. So this is what we have seen yesterday and understood the application event. What is an application event? How the data flows with the application event, right? And yesterday I have shown you the one diagram. So how the data flows if I have the event in child. So today we'll see one example. The example is, for example, sorry, I have a application event. Okay, this is a application and I have a two parent. One is parent 1 and then parent 2. I'll be creating exactly same in the program. So I have parent 1, parent 2, and then I have a here child 1. Okay, and this is a child 2. Okay, so if I have a, this is another one which is a grandchild. Okay, let's assume that I have a button on the child. If I have a button on the child, where the event is going to happen, the register event or what are the event is there, where it is going to happen, it will happen on the child event. Okay, so let's see who all are can handle it. Now the event is happening on the child. So what are our direction? Our directions are bubble, siblings.
I think I'm only seeing the desktop screen. Swapna.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. Um, how about now? Okay. So the direction, what are the directions we follow that? So we follow bubble, siblings, and inheritance. So application event, if I create application event, everybody can create it. Everybody can call it. Inheritance means grandchild. So within the child, if I have any component, right now in this example, I have a grandchild. So grandchild can handle, siblings can handle C2, parent can handle, parent 2 can handle, app can handle. So let's see how it is going to work programmatically. Let me create a Lightning component. Okay. So while creating the Lightning component, what I'll do is from the bottom, I'll go inside. That means grandchild will take it later. I'll create the first one which I create is child. The first one which I'll create is the child one. This is the first I'll create it. Then I'll create the parent 2. First I'll create the child 1, child 2, and then I'll create the parent 1 and parent 2. Anyway, application is the final. So from the bottom, I'll go to the top. So the first thing what I'll create is I'll create a child 1 because the event is happening in the child 1. So before that, let me create a Lightning event, which is the application event. Let me all of this. I need only app. Okay, so file, new, lightning event. Okay, so right now this is the first example for the application event. So lightning event LE underscore 2204. So let me say AE event, application event example 1. I'll store it somewhere, this one. Okay, so now let's click on this. What I need in the lightning event, Aura event, type application, correct description, anything should be fine. Actually, lightning event not holding any data, because right now scenario is just wanted to verify who all are hitting this, who all are hitting the handler. So right now I'm not passing any data. Let's take a just sample. Okay, so I'll use asterisk whatever it is there. So this is my event. Let me create a new component, which is a child component. Okay, lightning component 2004, and this I have a two child components. So let me use C1, where this is in the P1 parent one. So let me take P1 C1A. So inside the parent one, this is a child one that I'm creating it. So that's the reason I have taken the name P1 C1 application event. Let's submit it. I have underscore here. The Aura component bundle API name can only contain the underscore and alpha character unique spaces. Lightning component. Is there any space? No space. I have all the underscore. Okay. Okay. So child one component. So the first thing in the child one component is I'm going to register it. Application event I'm going to register. So what are the steps? If you remember, I'll just recall. For the application event, we register the event same as Aura register event name and the type. Okay. And the next step is we use the component dot get event for the component event. Here we use the $A dot get. Okay, $A dot get e dot c dot lightning event name. Then we have the fire. Okay, these are the steps. So let me register here. Aura column register event. Name equal to, I can give any name. This is the first application event name. So I'll use first app. and the type equal to my lightning event name. So a declaration is same for the type C colon. My lightning event name is okay. So I have a register event. Now let me create a sample, just a card I'll create it. I do not have any input fields or nothing. I'll just create a some card here. Lightning card, and let's put a title. This is child one inside P1. Okay, this is my lightning card. Inside the lightning card, I'll put one button because I have to hit the function. And when I click on that button, it should call the event. So lightning colon button. And let's put the label name equal to submit. And what on click of this button, what should happen? On click equal to, I'll call some lightning controller function c dot handle submit. Let's close it. Okay, so my C1 HTML component is ready. Let me go to the controller. Okay, so what I'll do is basically I'm not passing any data. Okay, I'm not passing any data here. So I'll just call the event. Okay, in order to call the event, where, so I'll take one variable event equal to, how do we call it? Instead of component dot get event, we use $a dot get. What is the command here? E dot C colon. And then I have to use my lightning event here. This is my lightning event. Okay, then I'll be firing it. AVT dot fire. Fire. So my child component, this one, first part is done. I have created the child component. I have created the lightning one. Inside the child component, I have calling the event. Okay, registering the event. Now let me go ahead and create a child component too. File, new, lightning component P1 C2. Let me copy this. Okay, P1 C2. Submit it. Okay, so in the child component 2, what I have to write, I do not, let's show one message to understand whether the child 2 is calling or not. So I'll create one attribute, aura colon, attribute, name equal to message, and then type equal to string. Okay, this is the attribute, and let's show this attribute value inside the lightning card. Lightning card title equal to child2 inside the P1. Okay, this is the lightning card. What I wanted to show this value message 1. Okay, so I'll write child2 in parent1. So child2 P1 equal to my message v.msg. Okay, now I have this. Let's write the handler. So as soon as the event is hit, I wanted to handle that event. Handler event equal to what is my component, what is my lightning event. Event equal to my lightning event name and then action. Action equal to, let's call the function handle C2. Okay.
Missing name tag.
Okay. Now let's go to the controller. So this is my function name. And what is the data that I wanted to do here? Simply I wanted to, there is nothing to get here. So I'll just wanted to handle that. And then I wanted to set the message. Whatever the attribute is there, let's set that message. Component.set v.msg, comma, some text. Let's assume that this is parent1, child2. I handled the event. Okay. So this is child2 component. Okay. I have a child1, child2. I created the child1, child2. Okay. Before creating the parent one, let's create a parent two because parent two does not have much information. So let's go ahead and create a parent two. Lightning component. This is my parent two. Let's copy that. Submit. Parent two does not have any information, only same. Like I need a one attribute and then handler. Okay, let's copy this information. Parent two does not have any inputs or nothing. So I need a aura attribute message handler. Handler I needed to handle the event. Then this is P2. Right? So let's write parent 2. This is the parent 2. Parent 2 and the message. Okay, I'll take this handle, I'll copy this function name. Let's paste it. Same thing, whatever I have done in the child 2. I need the same message. But this is parent 2. Okay. Parent 2, I handle the event. Child 1, child 2, parent 2 is completed. Now let's go ahead and create a parent 1. Lightning, new component. This is the parent 1. I need this, so I'll copy. Let's submit it. Okay, so parent one, same details. I need same as is this. But along with this, parent one. Let me copy the JavaScript also. This is the parent one. Okay, parent one, P1. Okay, but in the parent one, I have a child one, child two component. Okay, let's call the child one and child two component. Let me close the JavaScript. I do not need any JavaScript here. Okay, so here I'll call the child one and child two. Child one component and child two component. C column. This is my child one. C column. This is my child two. Okay. So let me use the lightning layout here. Let's see how it displays. Lightning layout. And inside that, I'll use the lightning layout item. P1, C1 is not found. Small c. Okay, so I needed two layouts. Let's take a size equal to 6. And padding equal to around small. And let me put component 1, child component 1 in first layout, child component 2 in the second layout. Okay, now the picture is ready. Now the layout is ready. I have this layout. Okay, so let me go ahead and use let me create a new lightning component, lightning application. Let me create a new one. So this is a lightning application. Lightning application. Okay, submit it. So what I need here, two components. Before that, extends equal to force colon SLDS. Okay, I need two components, two lightning component that I have created. C colon parent 1 and parent 2. Let me put the parent one on top, C colon. Okay, let's preview this. Okay, I have a parent 1, child 1 inside, child 2 inside. Let me put layout here as well. Lightning layout. Size is 6. Let's use 6. And padding equal to around small. This is a lightning layout. Insert the lightning layout item. Lightning layout item. And for the lightning layout item, let's put the size and padding. Copy this, paste it, let's use it. Okay. Control X. Let me put in the first one. And then this is the second one. Okay, let me refresh. Okay, so this is the padding 2. Okay, I have a parent one. Inside the parent one, I have child 1, child 2, and this is the parent 2. Clear? Let's add some breakpoint here. And let me go to the parent 1 component. Let's put this inside the lightning card. Let's add some break. Okay. So for more styling, we can add the div also. So we have worked on the div to add the box, right? So let me open that existing one. So style, let me copy this style. I need dotted box here. I think this is a width, the margin left, and padding. This margin left center I do not need. Width I do not need it. How to add the dotted box? Let's go here, border. So if I want the border, where is my border? We added for one of the component, right? Create account, it's a center one, it's not the one. Hold data. No, not this one.
Data table.
Data table.
No.
That's okay. Let me see the other way. Search, snipping. Okay. Okay, this is my size. Okay, border equal to
వస్తుందా వస్తుందా
yeah.
వస్తుందా ఏడం వస్తుందా
Just a second. Sorry. So border equal to 2 pixel. Right, solid. And I can take any green. Let's take green. Okay. Yeah, fine. So I can take this one, border equal to 2 pixel. So let's use this in the styling. Save it and go to the component. Where is my dear? Here, class equal to box. Okay, let's refresh. Fine. So we can do what are the styling we want, but right now let's go ahead with this. Okay, parent one. Okay, the exactly same we have created whatever we discussed. Okay, we have created the parent one, C1. C1 inside that there is a button, C2 and the parent 2. Okay, so if we want a grandchild, we can create a grandchild. But before that, let's see whether it is working or not. Okay, I'm clicking on submit button on child one inside P1. As soon as I click on this, my parent is handled. Hi, this is my parent one. I handle the event. child 2 also handled, and parent 2 also handled. So everybody is able to handle. So this is working fine. Let's go ahead and create a grandchild now. Whether grandchild is able to handle this event or not. Grandchild in a sense, the direction is inheritance direction. So lightning component, file, new lightning component. This is LC 2004. This is P1, C1, grandchild. Let's take it. This is an application event. So let me copy this, paste it somewhere. Okay, I'll click on a submit. Let's close the description. I do not need. In description also, let me use the same details, whatever the child 1 or child 2 has. Let me copy this. Use message. This is a lightning event. This is a child 1 and grandchild. Okay. Title, grandchild, inside parent, no, inside P1 and the C1. This is a grandchild, P1, C1. Okay, message. Let's copy this. Let's go to the controller. I'm pasting the controller name. Let's take the same component dot set v dot message. Hi, this is a grandchild. I handle the event. Okay, who is calling this grandchild? Component 1 is calling. Component 1 is calling. C colon. This is the grandchild. Okay. Now let me use div in order to separate it from the child one. So
Actually, I have one doubt. Yeah. Can you go to the any component like parent one or parent two component?
okay,
Where we are handling any component.
parent one component. Okay.
Any component we are handling the event, right? So in the event, if you see the aura handler event, we used to give the name, right? Name.
Yes.
Tag.
So
But here we
component,
will.
yeah, that's true. So for the component event, it's a different way of declaration.
Yeah,
Okay.
name and event and action. 3 tags must be mandatory.
Right. So while registering also, it's a different. While registering, I have a name and type equal to lightning event. Okay. As soon as I register and when I fire it, usually what we do is here we will take the component dot get event and we take the name of the event. That is first app. We used to do this here. But here, instead of the name, I'm going to take the lightning event, application event name, because for the application event, this name is not going to play any role.
Okay.
But for component event, it is important. And when I'm handling it, I do not need anything here like event action name. Okay, let me open the component event, one of the component event. LC 21. So this is the parent component, create an account, component event. Okay. So handler event, this is the handler event for component event. And this is for application event. Okay. So the difference is name. Okay. Because name is not going to play any role for the application event. Application event directly handle the event with the name of the event. Whatever the event name is there, it will handle same. For the component event, the name is going to play a major role. So while registering whatever the name we declare, that's the same name we use it. For application event, we need not to worry about that. Just Aura handler, event name, and the action. Okay, let's go back to the parent one, child one component. I have to call this. Okay, styling. Where I was using parent one, child one. Parent one style. Let me close this. Parent one, child one. This is a grandchild. I do not need this. I need a parent one, child one component box, and let me put the styling here. Let's go ahead and apply. Okay. So parent one, child one, grandchild one, child two within the parent one, and this is the parent one. Event is happening on the child one. Okay. Let's click on a submit. Everybody is handling it. Everybody is handling the event. But if you wanted to know what is the flow, it happens. What is the flow that executes as soon as I click on the event on the child one component, how the flow is going to happen. The flow will be, first thing is going to hit here, submit event. As soon as I click on a submit event, the first thing is that it will check the inheritance. Within this component is anything or any component is there or not. Okay, once inheritance is done, then it will cross verify the siblings. It will cross verify the sibling. That means first, this is the first one, and then it execute the child two. Okay. Once all the components are done within the parent one, then it will go ahead and execute the bubbling. So that is the parent one and then parent two. After that, if we have an app, then it is going to execute the app. So this is the first. Whatever the inheritance is there, that is the first. Then siblings, all the siblings. Then on top, that is a bubble. Then this one parent four, and this is the fifth. This is how the execution will happen. Let me show you that execution. So in order to show that execution, let's add alert. Let me come from the bottom. Grandchild. Let me add the alert. alert is, this is grandchild. Okay, copy this. Grandchild is done. Now let me go back. Let's close this. Let's go to the who is handling. Child 2 is handling. Okay, let me go to the controller. Add this. And this is parent child 2. Okay, now I'll go to the parent child 1. Child 2 is completed. Event is completed. I can go to anything. Parent 2. Let me put this. This is a parent 2. And also I can put it on parent 1. This is the parent 1. Let's go ahead and put in parent 1, child 1. This is not this one. I need a parent 1. Parent 1 component controller. Let me put the alert here. This is the parent 1. Okay, I have kept the alert in grandchild, child 2, parent 1, parent 2. Let's put it in the application also. Application, I do not have the handler event, but if you want, we can do it. So if you wanted to create a controller, I have to do the handler here as well. But let's see this. So I'll refresh this. I'll click on a submit. This is a grandchild. This is a parent 1, child 2, this one. And then parent 1, ignore the grand here, I did not remove it. Then parent 1, then parent 2, and finally the application. Okay. That's how the flow. So the flow is basically the first thing is that within the family. So first thing with the family, let me take black. So how it execute with the family first. The first step it is going to execute within the family down, which is inheritance. Okay, and the symbol is down. Now the next step is left and right, which is a siblings. If there are any components left and right, that means siblings. Siblings will be left and right. Okay, and the next one is up. The next one is up, which is a bubble concept. Which is a bubble concept. Okay. And once it is done within the family, then it will come to the outside of the family. Then it will come outside of the family. Once it came outside of the family, first thing is it is going to verify left and right. Which is a siblings. Okay. left and right siblings. Okay, so once it found the left and right parent to component, any siblings are there, again the steps will continue. Again the steps will continue from 0, 1 to 3. So first 1 to 3 is common. So once it find another family, like it is done within the family, then it will go and verify if there are any outside families are there. Once it find the family, again it will dig into the inside the family of others. So this will continue. From here it will continue the 1, 2, 3. In case if it did not find, then it will go to the final step is go on top, which is a parent family, grandparent or parent family. So up is basically here we call it as application. Okay, so this is the flow how it's going to execute it. Fine, clear so far?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. We stop the recording.